Time to play the game. Time to play the game!
Hello everyone, and welcome to MythChat Episode 5. Guild Wars goes free to play, sort of. Warcraft gets flying once again. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek at Wildstar's first ever holiday seasonal event, Shades Eve. First off, I want to apologize in advance. Due to the number of games I frequent being in various stages of betas and release schedules, I probably won't be doing many regular scouting missions for a while. I still intend on doing scouting missions, but only in games that really stand out as something special. Rather than stretching myself thin, I think I might start focusing more on a few key games, giving updates, patch notes, and focusing on videos such as lore and key game elements. The games I will primarily be focusing on, at least for right now, will be Final Fantasy XIV, Guild Wars 2, World of Warcraft, and Wildstar. Also in the next week or so, I'm going to test out some Twitch streaming as I just got some new internet, so I want to see if it can actually handle it, and these streams are mostly going to be me struggling through content and generally being a noob. So, getting to this week's news. ArenaNet made a couple of announcements this week. Kind of. Due to an error on the part of Twitter, it was released prematurely. The Guild Wars 2's first expansion, Heart of Thorns, was to come out on October 23rd. It would seem a Twitter post intended for a scheduled release was easily pulled up with just a Google search. Way to go, Twitter. Presumably, this was to be the Guild Wars team's big PAX reveal. So instead, they announced that Guild Wars 2 will be going free to play. To clarify what that means, it means there's no longer a box cost for the core game. The free version of Guild Wars does have a few restrictions, but they're primarily in place to dissuade you from gold selling and botting. Some of the restrictions are only having 2 character slots rather than 5, only having 3 bag slots rather than 5. Characters can't leave the starting map until level 10, and you can't access Lion's Arch till level 35. You can send mail messages to people that are on your friends list, but you can't send gold or items. You cannot whisper people unless they are on your friends list. There's no map chat other than just local says. Looking for group unlocks at 30, and World vs. World unlocks at 60. Gems to gold exchange is available, but gold to gem exchange is not. And of course, any of Heart of Thorns content needs to be purchased with the expansion and will not be available in the free version of Guild Wars. The core version of Guild Wars will still be available to allow you to have full access to the game, but the free version is a great way to check it out and see if you're interested in it. Guild Wars 2 is putting a lot of faith in its expansion, banking that players will be interested enough in the content to want to purchase it for the full experience. With the release of Heart of Thorns drawing closer, ArenaNet also said it will only have 3 more beta weekends before the launch. The next beta weekend is coming up this weekend and will feature new class masteries to try out. It will open up a different section of the Heart of Thorns map to test and explore. Beta weekends are only accessible for those who have gotten invitations or those who have purchased the expansion already. Warcraft will release a new patch tomorrow that finally adds in much requested flying to Warlords of Draenor. Though flying is a hot-button topic with people on both sides of the flying or no-flying fence, I am looking forward to taking to the skies. I am of 2 minds on the matter. I felt in the beginning flying was definitely not something the expansion needed right away. I liked the idea of being ground-bound and exploring in that manner, but once I explored everything that I could on the ground and I finished leveling and obtained all the achievements from ground-based content, I found that not being able to fly was sort of an inconvenience. I wanted to do pet battles, farm materials, and do archaeology, but having to hoof it across zones or use lengthy flight paths just felt tedious. I also missed being max level and just flying around the zone looking at things, so I'm very much looking forward to flying around. And though I swore to myself I wouldn't do it, I promised myself I wouldn't pay full price for another Warcraft shop item, I have to buy just one thing, because I was promised a moose. Last, I wanted to show off a little of Wildstar's beta footage of their first ever holiday event, Shades Eve. Previously, Wildstar canceled its holiday events due to production schedule issues and a retooling of the game. Now with new methods set in place, Wildstar promises unique and fun holidays. Shades Eve is Wildstar's version of Halloween, with its own creepy lore, costumes, candy, and of course pumpkins. The music is amazing, specifically just made for this event. I currently can't share the music due to recording issues with Camtasia, sorry about that, but I will put a link below to the Wildstar Composer's Cloud Sound page where you can listen to some of Wildstar's great music. The event takes place in your faction's capital city, and almost all items you see as decorations will be available for you to use in your housing. Daily quests award Shades Silver, the event's currency, and can be used to purchase costumes, decor, pets, and more. Shades Eve also features a repeatable instance that can be done solo or in a party for rewards, silver, candy, and mount flare. It should be a lot of fun and will probably be released around the same time Wildstar goes free to play. That's all I got to report for this week. I may try to stream some beta footage for Guild Wars 2 this weekend. Keep an eye on my Twitter for more information on that. But till then, this is Mythka, logging out.